The NASCAR community is mourning after Dennis Hamlin, father of Cup Series driver Denny Hamlin, died from injuries sustained in a house fire Sunday night. Denny's mother, Mary Lou, remains hospitalized in critical condition, fighting for her life after the devastating blaze. Fire crews responded to a call at 6:19 p.m. Eastern Time in Stanley, North Carolina. According to multiple reports, both Dennis and Mary Lou were outside the residence when firefighters arrived, and emergency personnel immediately transported them to a hospital. Numerous fire departments worked to extinguish the blaze because no hydrants exist in the area where the Hamlins lived, complicating firefighting efforts. Gaston County Emergency Medical Services confirmed Monday evening that Dennis Hamlin had succumbed to his injuries. Mary Lou is being actively treated at a hospital in Winston-Salem. A statement from Gaston EMS revealed both Hamlins suffered catastrophic injuries in the fire. The house is owned by a real estate company managed by Denny Hamlin. Dennis Hamlin had been in poor health throughout the fall of 2025, making this tragedy even more heartbreaking for the family. After winning at Las Vegas Motor Speedway to clinch a championship opportunity, Denny became emotional, reflecting on the enormous sacrifices his family made for his racing career. Denny thanked his father for sacrificing his and Mary Lou's life to chase his dreams. The Hamlins had no money and very normal jobs, but they found a way. That path, Denny admitted, he would never recommend anybody taking. Every credit card that arrived in the mail got used. They asked people for help, took out second and third mortgages on their house. Denny remembered lying in his room listening to his parents argue, one saying they couldn't do it anymore, the other pleading for just one more week. Before the championship race at Phoenix, Denny knew it was his father's last opportunity to see him win the title. He told the Associated Press in October that he knew for a fact this was his last chance for his dad to witness that moment. He didn't want his father passing away without ever seeing it happen. At Phoenix, 45-year-old Denny Hamlin controlled the race and appeared headed for victory and his first Cup Series championship. However, a tire failure from fellow title contender William Byron triggered a late caution that changed everything. Hamlin exited pit road behind eventual champion Kyle Larson because of differing pit strategies. Despite his best efforts, Hamlin couldn't pass Larson in the final 2 laps, and Larson captured his second Cup Series title. That Phoenix race represented Denny's closest chance at fulfilling his father's dream of watching him become champion. The cruel twist of fate that denied him victory just weeks before this tragedy adds another layer of heartbreak to an already devastating situation. Weeks after the championship race, Hamlin scored a major victory in federal courthouse in North Carolina. The 2311 team he co-owns with Michael Jordan and Front Row Motorsports settled their antitrust lawsuit against NASCAR. The settlement resulted in NASCAR granting permanent charters to all Cup Series teams. The lack of permanent charters had been the driving reason for filing suit. That legal victory seemed to validate Dennis Hamlin's decades of sacrifice, proving his son had built something lasting in the sport. Denny had transformed from a kid whose parents mortgaged everything into a successful driver, team owner, and industry force fighting for driver rights. The NASCAR community has rallied around the Hamlin family during this unimaginably difficult time. Fellow drivers, team owners, and fans have expressed condolences and support as Denny processes the loss of his father while praying for his mother's recovery. For breaking NASCAR news and updates on the Hamlin family, subscribe to USA Today News and stay informed on this developing story.